The Times next, and the Daily Wire are doing their best to reinvent children's TV.
Yeah, well, here's another overcorrection, arguably. Fur flies with the anti-Disney channel showing cartoons that feminism forgot. So there's this new TV show called Chilla. It's written partly, I think, the guys from the Bee.
Babylon Bee, which is very funny.
It is very funny. When people say right-wing humour isn't...
It just is.
It is
really
funny.
good.
It's very funny. It's much better than things like The Onion and stuff, which have totally gone off the rails. Anyway, it is a reaction to Disney where they basically Disney has sort of been not even hiding it, really.
No,
They're
not
saying
really.
that they've been, but they haven't. They've very much had this agenda to sort of push this stuff through all of their TV shows.
Yeah.
And the biggest crime of all is that they're just terrible TV shows.
They're really bad, because once any artistic enterprise, once it becomes ideological, once it becomes preachy, it's always bad. It's always boring and uninteresting.
But the question is does that mean that this stuff is also going to be boring?
Well, I should clarify. So this is Benty, which is the Daily Wire's app, which presents... You know, they said, well, we're getting all this indoctrination from Disney and other, not just Disney, but other channels. So we're just going to make our own children's TV. Now, that's the problem, isn't it? Is if it then becomes indoctrination of a different kind, that's a problem. But if they could make just TV that isn't doing all this kind of woke ideological nonsense, I'd be for that. You know, and why would that be a problem?
Yeah. And are we going to now start seeing a sort of left-right indoctrination race of who can indoctrinate the kids in their direction as much as possible?
Yes.
It's not necessary. What I think most parents want is their children entertained for a little while whilst they get on with something else.
Of course they do.
Or whatever. And but also these are all like, these are chinchillas that tell children how to think and so on.
That sounds quite good.
Fun, but I don't think any child 20 years later is going to go, no, the reason I want to be a stay-home wife is because Mama Chinchilla did it when I was 5 or whatever.
You get sick of it. But wasn't there that story recently about the cartoon of Transformers? One of the robots was announcing its pronouns. It doesn't. It's a robot. It should be it. Well, that's it.
No, it should be binary.
Very good, Josh. You should be a comedian. That's fantastic.